All right, it's a District 2 Sports Podcast, and we're back with another live episode. It's Gregory, it's Devin, and Big G. Guys, how's it going tonight?
Let's ride. District 2 Nation, let's ride.
Oh, Vic, are you on mute?
Oh, he hasn't learned. I mean, we're over a year into the podcast. We're like 16 months into this thing.
Love your background.
I mean, yeah. I'm glad you said something. I didn't even think about that.
You never even thought about it being back here, did you?
I don't know how he even got here. So the beach bum, what am I calling the beach bums? Whatever I'm calling.
It's pretty much your team.
The Beach Bums are on a 2-game winning streak. Just beat the Big Blue Oxen, I think. Man. And next week, guess we're taking on the D-Town Browns.
Oh my goodness, he called it out too. Is what he said.
I want our listeners to know what the background behind this Babe the Blue Oxen team, and I really don't know where it came from. You know, other than what John Henry or whoever the guy was, it was like the big lumberjack guy. But Big Greg, playing college football back in 2004, created Babe the Blue Oxen, and they just had the worst uniforms, these ugly blue and green uniforms. And for some reason, my guys would come out and just get demolished by Big Greg, and he would laugh at me and I would go cry.
He would.
That's how every game ended against Babe the Blue Oxen. So I don't like them to this day.
Do you remember that famous quote from Devin? I'm gonna lose.
I do. Oh gosh. Yeah,
he was actually beating me to death that game, and then I came back with some great defense, and then all of a sudden he's like, I'm gonna lose.
I used to always think that he had the creative team he made was just so much better than ours. I was like, how did he make his creative team? They have better players. Wasn't thinking that I was just worse than him playing the game.
That's just the way y'all were. Couldn't give credit what credit would do.
No, never. We'll go with Devin first. Devin, how was your weekend?
It was great. Spent some time in Norfolk over the weekend. Beautiful area. Went to an art museum down there, so had a good time. Then I went to a wedding. A former guy from the South Side, Jake Stilley. Congratulations, Jake, on the wedding and everything. It's a beautiful wedding. Great weather down in Carolina Beach. And then you come back to Lynchburg and it's like 30 degrees. So had a good time though.
Was anybody in the wedding from the family?
It's interesting that you say that. You would think that they're smallest in a while. You would think that, if you were attending a wedding and you saw your brother in the wedding and they had to give a major speech, that you would get your phone out and maybe record it or something like that. So I have no clue how I did in my speech.
Live in the moment.
So he was in the wedding. Okay, so I was waiting to find out if
I was a co-best man, had to give a speech, and
wow.
I was like, Devin, how'd my speach go? Oh, I didn't record it.
It was great though. He gave a great speech, but unfortunately, you're gonna have to find somebody who is more connected to technology than me. I like to live in the moment, man.
Wow.
That's because Devin was drinking Bullet the whole time.
It was a good time. We had a really good time. A bunch of guys watched some college football, hung out around Carolina Beach. I don't think I've ever been there since I've been an adult to really know what that place is like, but really cool area. I don't know if you've ever been there. Big. Yeah. I mean, I think right there we stay like a quarter mile from downtown and could walk to everything in that wedding venue. So cool little place. Big G, I'm gonna let you take the stage because I don't know how many views you actually got, but your reporting at the GW Magnavis game was nothing but stellar.
It was spectacular, wasn't it? But let me start out my segment with this. Okay, let me start out with this, and I believe it was kind of shot down last week, but I think it goes along the lines of something like "Onward Danville, onward Danville." Silver and blue will pull us through, so come on, boys, let's give them hell. Onward Danville, fight them to the end. We've got that fighting spirit, we will win.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, that was just kind of my intro tonight. I mean, I didn't feel like I needed any walk-up music besides that. Listen, I don't know how else to say. I mean, we said that the big game was in Lynchburg, and This game that I attended Friday night between Magna Vista and GW was nothing short of, I don't know. I don't even know what the superlative is to even name this. I sat there and said to myself, if it was on ESPN, this would be instant classic, no doubt. Like I said, the big game supposedly was up north an hour, but I think I called the score last week. I think I said 42-21 is what I said. And, after the first quarter, I still kind of stuck in my mind that this is the way it's going to turn out, because I watched Magna Vista, and I did not realize that Ethan Dukes and Simeon Moore both play both sides of the football. And so I kept thinking in my mind, there's no way they can take on this line and, these running backs for 4 quarters and went 4 quarters plus. And look, I'm not saying they were fresh as, whatever at the end of the game, but these dudes, they showed out. I mean, it was nothing short of miraculous the way both of those two kids played. And I'm sorry that I have not attended more Magna Vista football games. So y'all can say what you want to about how I've kind of homed in, but I'm kind of sad that I missed some of those games, because I'm going to tell you, Simeon Moore, and Devin said it before the game started, he's going to be the best player on the field. After watching that football game, I have to agree with Little D there.
Little D.
Shy of 300 yards passing. And let me tell you something. The kid did not get his uniform dirty on the offensive side of the football. They did not get to him. I mean, he had a couple running plays where he tried to, bootleg out or, RPO or something to that effect, but that's the only time they really hit him. 9 times out of 10, when he threw the football, he had already thrown the football before their receivers had made a break or what have you. And listen, they've got a senior-oriented team. I know we're going to go into this more tomorrow night, but let me give you a few stats. And let me tell you something. Ethan Dukes is a man. And I know y'all have seen him on TV. He is a man. But I had Simeon down for 293 yards, 4 touchdowns. He had a couple picks, but they were, however you want to say it, good picks. I mean, some of these picks were just, 2 of them were just, I don't even know where the guys come from GW, but coming back and jumping back and catching one hand, pulling it down and falling on your back, stuff like that. I had Dukes down for 88 yards rushing, 34 yards receiving. He had a touchdown and a fumble. That was kind of key in the game, because came about midfield late in the third quarter. And it was kind of one of those things where I talked to one of my counterparts, or our counterpart, Joe Newell, who was out there with me as well. And we just said, hey, who can get a stop? And it just happened to be one of those times where Dukes just coughed it up right there at midfield, and GW was able to take the lead. And anyway, a couple other guys I want to make note of. There's another kid, wide receiver, Tyler Martin. And I don't know if you guys have him on your recruiting board, but I'm going to tell you, this dude must run track. I don't know what all he does, but this guy is a burner. I mean, an absolute burner. He smoked the GW secondary for a little over 100 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. I mean, deep balls. And he actually plays defense too, and he had an interception. And then Anthony, I think it's Anthony Scott. He's a junior, actually. He had 2 touchdown passes, 2 bombs, actually, for 122 yards in total yards. All of those kids are seniors except for Tyler Martin. So it'd be interesting to see with what Coach, and I'm probably going to butcher this, Coach Favero comes up with for next year. But let me tell you something else about him. He's a professional at best, and he was such a gentleman before the game, because I was over there trying to get numbers and get some info, looking at the team practice, and he just said, hey, can I help you? Can I help you? I guess he thought I was on the GW scout team or something, but he come over there and talked to me for a few minutes, was just very gracious, and was able to sit there and tell me, hey, look for this number, look for this number, look for this number. So it's very beneficial. Pleasure talking to him, and I told him I was hoping we would get him on maybe next week or something before the playoffs got good and started, but we'll see.
I think not to butt in,
yeah.
but I think didn't you mention a comment or a text message that like the guys on Magna Vista sideline saw you and kind of mentioned like 42-21 or something like that, or 21 points or something?
Middle of the fourth quarter. It might have been towards the end of the third quarter. It one or the other. I was standing over there. It was the fourth quarter because I make a note of myself to visit each sideline and get the perspective from each other side, per quarter. So fourth quarter, I stayed on the Magna Vista side. And I looked around. I kept hearing somebody go, "Where's them 41? Where's those 41? Hey, man, where's them 41?" And I was like, somebody, what are we talking about? I thought, I was sitting there standing beside three kids, and I figured out finally they were talking to me. And he said, "Hey, bud." He said, "Hey, bud." He said, "Where's them 41 at you said?" And I said, "Oh my goodness." I looked at him, I started laughing, and I said, "So y'all actually listen to us, huh?" He said, "Yeah, man, we listened and I heard what you said was the score gonna be." And I said, "Let me tell you something." And at that time, I think they were up by 6 points. And I said, "Listen, at the end of this game, if you guys hold on, I'll grab Coach Favero and I'll grab a couple guys, and I will tell all of them who said what I said the score was going to be, who I said was going to win." And I said, "We'll put it all on record so everybody can hear." So fortunately for me, I didn't have to go through that. I think in the second quarter, I think I sent you guys, or maybe the end of the first quarter, I sent you guys a text message that said, "I don't think Magna Vista has seen a running game like this one at GW." And it didn't look really good in the first half totally, because Lipscomb only had 26 yards rushing and a 48-yard receiving, and Braxton had 40 yards rushing and a fumble. They did march downfield in the second quarter and have a touchdown, but dude, in the second half, it was incredible. Lipscomb had 158 yards rushing. He finishes up, or in the second half, he had 2 touchdowns, so he finishes up with 3 touchdowns. And then Braxton was just a bruiser in the second half. He had 78 yards in the second half and 3 touchdowns themselves. And Covington, he wasn't bad at quarterback. He didn't really hurt. He had an interception early in the third quarter, but it really didn't hurt him that bad. He had another 50-some yards rushing. And the thing I need to say about GW, and of course I'm pulling for him. Of course I am pulling for him. I want to see him win the state championship. I do. But let me tell you something. The thing that Nick has going for him over there this year and for next year, he has Braxton, he has Lipscomb, he has Covington, the quarterback. All of them are juniors. They're coming back next year, man. I mean, what a squad. I mean, he loses Tayshawn Nash, junior tight end, and defensive stellar. I always butcher his name, Gahari Nicholson. I mean, he's back. Reeves and Glass, both of them on the offensive line, only sophomores this year. So he will lose Law, and he will lose Matos. And let me tell you, Greg and Devin, I was able to meet the Matos before the game on Friday night, so it was great.
The dad or the son?
I met all of them. So
really,
they were getting ready to walk on the field for senior night. So I happened to come in right there when they were lining up and went straight to Mr. I knew Mr. Matos. I think he had it written on the back of his jacket, if I ain't mistaken. So I went right to him and said, "Hey," and he turned around and said, "Hey, Big G, welcome." So
That's awesome.
It was awesome. Yeah, so it was fun.
Was he wearing his district 2 shirt? No.
Yes, what I got on right now, my district.
No, was Mr. Matos wearing his district 2 shirt?
No, he could have had it on under his jacket. He could have, but it was a little chilly Friday night.
Yeah, he had it.
Yeah, I was gonna mention somebody else. GW. The first time I went out there, I don't know I still right now couldn't tell you about the views and how many likes and all that kind of stuff we got, but it was almost after that game, and I know they were celebrating in their own right and in their own mode and whatever. Dude, I couldn't believe how many people approached me after that game while they were on the field celebrating and saying, "Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here." And one of them, I wanted to, Coach Reeves, he's an offensive line coach. He come over and picked me out of the crowd and said, "Hey, man, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for talking to our kids." So I wanted to give him a shout out tonight too. So, Nick was very cordial after the game. It was really funny in a way. About, I don't know, WFXR was giving him an interview, and I kind of posted that or sent that to y'all. And then all of a sudden the lights go out. I mean, all the lights in the football field go out. And so Nick's out there doing interviews with Joe in the dark. You've got people standing there with cell phones and flashlights on their cell phone, giving them a little bit of light and stuff like that. So I was able to pull him over there. I know I blinded him, but he was gracious to give me about 5 minutes after the game too. So, I mean, I think he's really, really excited. I think he's more excited this time around than he was last year, actually. But that was my Friday night. And in case we didn't say it, GW 50, Magna Vista 49.
Man. Wow. Big Greg, I mean, when he gets out there, man, he does some work. I got a bunch of I couldn't put everything out on Saturday or Sunday. I had to put everything on Monday when I got back, but that's some good stuff. Put Greg out there on the field. I mean, put me and Devin out there. We're not doing any interviews. We're too chicken to talk to any players and coaches and stuff like that.
I'm going after all of them. I do. I try to. And I was prepared to go the other way. It's Magna Vista 1. I had players that I was going to jump in. I was actually going to make it a little fun and, like I said, make it known that what my prediction was. But I also asked the WFXR people to give Jermaine a little shout out so that we could have some kind of interview with him sometime soon. Either we interview him or he interviews us for Fox News or whatever. So anyway, she said she'd pass it on along.
I think you made a comment too that even though Magna's lost, you still think that they're going to be either a state champion or play for a state championship, or at least make out of region and play for a state semifinal, something like that.
Well, without going into tomorrow night's live show with our roundtable, I say Magna Vista is definitely in the state championship football game for 3A. And I'll reveal my other half tomorrow. So,
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, but I say Magna. I just don't see. It's just amazing. I mean, it's almost like watching a small college play a little bit, I guess you want to say, because Duke's, I mean, you can give him the ball and he's going to, and me and Joe, I keep saying Joe Newell, we watched that game. Duke's is the kind of runner that he's going to get you 3 yards. If you just hand him the ball, he's getting you 3 yards. But if you don't pull him down, he will actually get through the hole and he will burn it. When he gets outside and away from people, he's a burner. So he's a big man at the same time. So, I kind of picture him, if y'all can think about this, he's kind of a Derrick Henry type running back. Nice. He's that kind of big. Yeah, he's big. And, I know I talk about Brody a lot, and I haven't seen Brody play much in person, but Simeon Moore is really, really good.
Yeah. And I think it's what we talked about last week too. Like, their opponent's winning record is not great at all, right? But they passed the eye test. They have athletes over there, so it's like we know they're still a good team. Oh, Devin, why are you smirking for?
Let's hear what
Devin's been right. Devin's been right about him all year.
My goodness.
Let's hear
what it is.
I did want to share experience. I want to go back to last week, just kind of reviewing everything that happened. This is WSLS here, so I think North Cross is playing for a state championship this week. I think, right? I think playing Saint. Oh gosh, I think playing Stab.
Can we put a plus on that right there? And
St. Anne's Belfield.
I had to put my glasses on.
State championship? Is that what you said? A state championship this weekend?
Yeah, North Cross. I think they're playing on Saturday for the state championship game. So yeah, but yeah, Brookville, EC Glass, close one there. Glass gets a W. Liberty Christian responds with a win, 50-20 over Liberty. Heritage and JF went to overtime. Heritage wins that one. Wasn't Heritage or JF up 14-0 or something, Devin? Didn't you say that?
I think Heritage went up 7-0, and then I think JF back 14-7. Yeah.
Okay, with some more stuff on that. This one shocked me right here, and we'll talk about this more in a second. But Lord Bottot 28-21 over Northside.
You thought it shocked you?
Way Bottot has been playing the last few games. I mean, they seemed like they were just going downhill. So it was a little shocking to me. Radford Martinsville, Patrick Henry over Blacksburg. They finished the season undefeated. Glenver 24-6 over Floyd. Does anyone know what Brody's injury was like, or is it just a
that's kind of what I was trying to. I meant to talk to Coach Clifford this afternoon, and I waited too late, so I don't know if he's got my email or not. So I'm trying to find out what the injury is all about, or if he's, if they're gonna hold him out this week and try to play him later, or what. I don't know. I don't even know what the injury is actually.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard collarbone stuff. I don't know. I haven't really nothing really came out about it, so maybe someone knows and give some information. Um, Giles beats George Wythe. We talked to Coach right there at Giles. That was for the district championship right there. So they win by what 20 or 33. So huge game. Okay, McKinley knew. He said Lord Bottot was going to get that one. So I really thought that Lord Bottot was going downhill. I didn't think that was going to be a win, but good on the Cavaliers. We just talked about this one. GW 50-49 over Magna Vista. William Fleming over those athletes there at Franklin County. I mean, that was a tough win. Tough win, but they got it. So after Max wins, they stay on a roll. Allegheny 39-0. This has to be the biggest shocker, maybe. Maybe I lied. 48-7 Alta Vista over Gretna.
I thought it was 48-47.
Was it 48-7 or 48-47?
I thought it was 48-47. Maybe I missed something.
I hope it was 48.
Maybe
it was 48.
I think it was 48-47.
Oof, okay, I'm about to say. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, wait, I know it was closer than that, but 48-47 Alta Vista over Gretna. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Chatham over Dan River. Or no, Dan River over Chatham, sorry. Carroll County over James River. And then William Byrd over Stanton River. Rounded up. But yeah, let's bring up our picks here. So we do picks every week, so I wanted to pull it up too. So I want to go over the scores first. And I just want to tell everybody, I had to go. Okay, well, yeah, 48-47. So I was making sure. I was like,
thank goodness. I thought I had something wrong.
Yeah. So there's no way that was that
That's a
bad.
huge win for Alta Vista. That give them the title for the Dogwood title.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna share the screen here. So our picks from last week here.
Devin pulled away, didn't he?
Well, I had to take some chances. I was down by I think I got a game back or something. I don't know. Maybe I lost a game. I had to take some chances, and it didn't work out like I thought it was going to.
So Devin took Lord Bottot too.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This guy actually he knows ball. He just gets. I've never seen someone get so lucky in my life.
I think that leaderboard shows who knows ball. Just say that. And I had first pick last week, so
dang.
No coattails this week.
He chooses all the easy games, man. That's what he does. He doesn't take no risk.
Who lost that Gate City game? But no.
I did. I had to take a chance. I said. I mean,
okay.
Gate City was up, I think, in the first quarter or in the first half, and things happened. But it wasn't a bad pick. It wasn't a terrible pick.
Pretty bad.
But yeah, Devin got Heritage right. Devin got Lower Bottot right. We all got Giles County. Big Rig and I got GW. I got Alta Vista. That worked out. I didn't think that would be the case, but hey, I'll take that 1-point win. We all took Fleming over Franklin County and their athletes. Glenver, again, I don't know the whole Brody Doyot situation, but hopefully we can find out some more. They win 24-6 over Floyd. Carroll by Tim. We all picked Carroll. William Byrd over Stanton River. We all picked that one. And then you have Ridgeview over Gate City to win that one. So I don't know. Are we counting the playoffs in this thing too, or are we just regular season?
I think we wiped the plate clean for this. I'll concede to win. I'll concede to win to Devin for the regular season
trophy there.
Yeah.
Man, any other shockers or anything you thought about these games?
Just trying to think. Going back through here, I think I tell you one that's not on here that I thought was not necessarily a shocker that they won, but how bad they won. And I think somebody needs to watch out for this team. And I think we probably ought to talk about them a lot tomorrow night. Bassett beat Halifax County 56-7.
Yeah.
And I think they've got to be one of the biggest stories on the South side anyway. And, I know we always pick against them when it's a big game or whatever, and they haven't necessarily had that giant win, but hey, they're in the playoffs, and who knows what kind of noise they'll make in there.
I'll say that Ridgeview Gate City game, I think everybody's still sleeping on Ridgeview, man. I think we've talked about all season how Gate City's a quality team. They've got some good wins, and they were in some games for a while, especially against Union, but
yeah,
Ridgeview, put some respect on their name. And then William Fleming, another they're, like I said last week, they're a buzzsaw right now. They won 5 in a row since that GW loss, and they are I would not want to play them in the playoffs.
No, sir.
So this
I got a name for y'all to keep up with, and I've already mentioned this.
A team or a player?
A team that
Okay.
everybody better look out for, and especially another team out there in the Southwest. I think they got their feet under them, and I think they're going to be a buzzsaw in the playoffs. And I definitely would not want to play them in the second round, and that would be the Graham G-men. So watch out.
Oh gosh,
watch out.
It would be a dream of yours if they beat Union.
I can't say it'd be a dream, but I'll give up. I'll give up some a secret right now. I should make everybody wait, but I'm gonna tell you right now. I've got the G-men. I've got the G-men going through, and it might be right here. Let me see. Oh yeah, I've got the G-men playing Glenver in the one side of the 2A.
Wow, and we'll have Mountain Mojo Sports on here to talk about this. They'll be the kind of the analyst there for Southwest Virginia. We'll see what he says too.
I'm sure he's going to agree with me because I got actually two upsets in that region. So we'll talk about that tomorrow night. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So here's our Super 10 from last week. So just kind of Patrick Henry was won. Heritage, they won. They're 9-1 now. JF lost. LCA won. Jebby won. Magnuson lost. Union won. William Fleming won. Limber won. And Allegheny won. So the only teams that lost were 3 and 6. So I don't know if we're gonna have any new teams in our top 10. Maybe some reshuffling of the chairs on the deck here. So
I think it's a fight. It's gonna be a rock fight tonight. I do. I think positioning is a must tonight. I do. I think it's evolution tonight is what it is. Evolution.
This is the last poll of the year. I mean, this is the last. We're not gonna change it after the playoffs because I mean, who knows how people are going. So this is it. So if you're laying down the law here, it's laying down the law here tonight because this is it. If you want it to be a certain way, you better fight for it tonight.
So we're gonna start at 1 and go down, and we're starting at 10 and going up.
Oh wait, what do you mean? Don't you need a list? Don't you need to hear this first?
Oh, we have a new thing?
I mean, how could you? After last week's presentation and how everybody loved it, you're not gonna let me present the reasons?
I would love for you to.
Okay, let me pull this up again.
I can't wait to see my new stats, what I missed this week because I did a lot of studying this week.
I mean, everybody loved this last week. I mean, Devin hated it, of course, because he just hates.
Somebody actually got on Mad Dog Radio today and said the contract is signed. Lane Kiffin is the next Florida coach. I mean, I have not heard that at all. I just wanted to let you know that somebody said that today.
They're saying it.
I'm not fighting that at all. So here's our Super 10 presentation here. Sorry, so this is updated. This is all updated information here. So Patrick Henry, 10-0, won last week against Blacksburg. Still key wins, 7-3. Southern Alamance, they went down there and won and beat a 7-3 William Fleming team who, like Devin said, won 5 straight now. Yeah.
Fleming's a great win.
They love it, Devin. They love the PowerPoint. They love it.
Please.
I mean, gosh, give them what they want. Still outscoring the record. I mean, gosh, 368 to 61, 37 to 6 per game there. The opponent record is kind of where it gets iffy, 39 and 55. So not great, right? So we're gonna see if I hold that against them or not. We'll see.
Okay.
Here's Pioneers. All right, 9-1. 3 key wins here. 7-2 LCA, 1-2. Beat Thomas Jefferson, who's 6-4. Lost their last game, and then JF, who was 8-2, won in overtime. No bad losses. Lost to Bridgeport, West Virginia, who was 10-0. About 40 to 13 there per game, and their opponent record is really good. 48 and 43, so above 500 there. So totally different compared to Patrick Henry here. So I don't know if you do you count Thomas Jefferson as a key win, or is that something I should take off there?
They're in the playoffs. I think it's a key win.
Okay. All right. So that's 3 key wins. 9-1. Lost to an out-of-state team, Bridgeport there. So keep that in mind.
I mean, they played Glass. Glass is in the playoffs, so it's a key win.
That's true. Hey, I should ask. I should put all the playoff teams on there then. JF here, 8-2, just lost to Heritage in overtime. No bad losses. LCA and Heritage, 34-9 about there per game. Again, another good opponent record, 47-44. So they're playing good teams, right? Key wins against Gretna, 43-0, who's 8-2 and 8-2 Mount Airy, North Carolina. So really good team there in JF. LCA 7-2. Only really one key win, I guess. I mean, key wins for me is like something who is, I don't know, maybe 6-4 and better, 7-3 and better. So 8-2 Jefferson Forest, 22-19. No bad losses. I mean, lost to Ironton there in Ohio, and lost to Heritage, who finished 9-1. So no bad losses. Wish they had another game to put on there. Be like 10 for 10 games like everyone else had. Another good opponent record, 40-33. So the top three teams there in the Seminole playing good competition.
Well, I don't want to give anything away really, but you know what? The thing that bothers me about this team is that they're going to be the number 6 seed in their region. That is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah. And I think maybe that 10th game would have put them in a different position, but for them to have to go on the road the whole playoffs, that's kind of absurd in my mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Are you good? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Kenny, you're right. There's a lot more. Yeah, I should include in playoff teams. I shouldn't have done like just 6-4 or better. So, definitely some good competition for Patrick Henry. Joey Danville, add another key win to the list here. 9-1 Magna Vista, at 7-3 William Plumbing. That looks a lot better as the week goes on. 7-3 of Loader Bots. They finished on a beat Northside at home there, so they turned to 7-3. So another good one. No bad losses. 8-2 Reedsville. And their opponents' records are 45-45. So that's a lot better than what Magna Vista is doing in the same conference. So they actually went out there and played some good teams non-district. So got to keep that in mind too, right, Devin?
He's taking it all in line.
50-49 game there.
He wants to know where this is going, is what he's saying. I can tell it.
If that game gets played 10 times, if that game gets played on a neutral site field, I think they go 5-5. You know,
wow.
I think they're two pretty evenly matched teams. That's all I'll say. Only the schedule separates them.
All right. I mean, hey, Magna Vista could have scheduled the same way they did. They chose not to, or maybe they did, and maybe they couldn't find the opponents. I don't know. I don't know what.
What do you know about?
Exactly. I don't know anything. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just a media figure here. Magna Vista still key wins here. I guess that's 6-4 Bassett now. Maybe 6-4 Rockingham County. No bad losses. Lost by 1 point in double overtime to GW. Still a really good scoring there, 45-14. Opponent record kind of like Patrick Henry. We like to see that a little bit better. But hey, you can only play who's on your team, right? Or play who's on your schedule.
Yeah.
Here's the thing too is
what, McKinley? What are you talking about?
Here's the thing too about Magna Vista. They played Franklin County out of conference. They played Stanton River, who is generally a good team. Those are teams they had on their schedule. Rustburg has D1 guys on that team. Right? At least one kid committed to UVA. So I mean, I think that they Rockingham County out of state. I think that you can only play what the record holds. You know.
Hey, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Glenver, 10-0, won the game again. Somebody, if y'all listening, what happened to Birdie? Birdie's good. Wow, wow, McKinley. Wow. I mean, I don't know what to say to that. Glenver, 10-0, key wins, 6-4 Northside, 8-2 Carroll County, and 7-3 Floyd County. So finished 10-0. I mean, they're dominating their teams 45-4. Opponent record, again, it's 40-52. I like to see it a little bit better. I mean, I like to see it. It's not bad. Better compared to some other teams. So there we go. Union Bears, 10-0. I mean, 4 key wins here at Graham, who you think will win a state championship, 28-7.
Whoa! I said we'll be in the semifinals. I didn't say win.
My bad.
Championship. Okay.
We'll get that tomorrow. You're right. My bad. 7-3 Gate City, 9-1 Ridgeview, and 7-3 Lebanon, all by 21 points. No bad losses. They haven't lost a game, so no bad losses there. Outscoring the opponents 47-9 per game. Opponent record 46-55. Maybe like to see that a little bit better as well. But still okay. So keep that in mind as well. William Fleming Colonels. 5-game win streak, 7-3. Key wins over Northside, William Byrd, and Lower Bobside. No bad losses. PH, GW, and Verina. Outscoring the opponents 31-13 per week. And this, I think this is the best opponent record we have here. 57-44. So, I mean, they should be prepared for the playoffs.
Let me say something real quick about, since we're on talking about them, and ladies and gentlemen, when it says no bad losses to PH, which we have number 1 in our poll, GW, which is 4 or 5 depending on, and then Verina. I want everybody to understand something about Verina. Verina, I have in the semifinals of the 4A state championship right now, and they are right now a 4 seed, a ridiculous seed once again. I know that doesn't say a whole lot about everything, but they will be their 2 losses. Verina, Devin, I know you keep up with stuff like this. The 2 losses Verina has right now is to Maury and to Grimsley out of Greensboro. Totally ridiculous for these guys to be a 4 seed in my book. So just letting you know that.
Yeah, that's something that have to be a topic of conversation we have maybe with the VHSL. We can get them on here and talk about these region, how they do these standings and stuff like that. It's just you're having teams who I mean, I don't know. I don't get to it yet, but here we go. Oh my gosh. A little bit editing area there. That's the Allegheny.
Oh my goodness.
That's not the way. Wow. We got to pause this. That's Allegheny, not the William Fleming Colonels. I did that in a rush. Wow.
Man, people are going to be upset about this.
I mean, we're already not welcome back in Allegheny. We're not welcome back into the Highlands of Virginia. So, my bad. That's Allegheny there. I did the rest of it though. Stewart's Draft 7-3, 6-4 at Riverheads, 6-4 Greenbrier East. No bad losses. Lost to Wilson Memorial, who we saw in person, 9-1. Outscoring the opponents 30-18 per game, and have an opponent record of 47-53. So that's close to 500 as you can get almost.
Sir,
so
can you go back? What is William Fleming's opponent record? You said was really, 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 really good. Yeah, there
57-44.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
No. That's absolutely wrong. Who was that?
McKinley.
McKinley. No, that's wrong. That would be Graham beating Union, and Graham beating Virginia High, and then Graham playing Glenver in the semis. Glenver would beat.
Is Glenver D and Graham is C? No. Graham is D and Glenver C.
I think that's right.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do a whole bracket reveal tomorrow.
I hope I got that right, because I sat there and went straight off of Max Prep's Greg.
Considering teams, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to be considered for the top 20 or top 25 for the top 10 here, but just teams notable here.
Wow.
Finished 7-3.
Wow.
He just shot all these teams in the foot, didn't it, Devin?
Eastside, Ridgeview. Those are 2 main ones.
What I do wrong?
And look who we don't have on there.
Graham.
Who?
No Graham.
He just shot Graham right in the leg, like they're a horse to be put down, tranquilized.
Well, to be fair, they were 6-3. I didn't really have them on there, so I could have put them on there 7-3. So.
Oh my gosh.
My bad.
Okay.
My bad to Graham. No disrespect to Graham. I mean, I don't want them to come out.
But Northside's on there at 6-4. Yeah. Okay. Alta Vista was 6-3. They're on that 7-3. Wow.
Is that on there? My bad. Yeah. Hey, so I did this, right before we got on, so I rushed it.
Okay. All right. Listen, just a couple things about some people you got right there. Floyd seems to be in a funk right now. They lost 3 out of the last 4.
I would agree somewhat, but I think 24-6 to Glenver. I mean, I know it's a loss still, but to not be beat by 50. I think it might be a little bit of a win.
Birdie-less, second half birdie-less Glenver,
Yeah. But what I'm saying though is they were 6-0, and then they lose 3 out of their last 4, so they're in a kind of a little bit of a funk right now.
I think I give credit to Carroll County, who played very strong coming out on the stretch. I think they're going. Craig County, East Side had a good season.
We had a really good interview today with the Craig County coach. I thought that was very, very
Jimmy
influencing and very, very interesting as well. And listen, And look, y'all make fun of me all the time because I say, hey, Coach Deloach at Alta Vista. He did exactly what he said he was going to do this year. I mean,
Yep.
I'm not saying he didn't say that the regular season doesn't count, but he put his marbles in a bag and said, hey, I'm going to play anybody and everybody. Look, his record still speaks for itself. It's 7-3.
I agree, McKinley. I think Alta Vista is they're gonna be a tough out. I think they played the out of district games that kind of prepared them for this run. And you saw against Gretna too. They went to Gretna and won by. I mean, I know it's just one, but who picked them to win that one? But yeah, I did actually. The team to watch out here, Ridgeview. I think you guys had maybe not taken them very seriously before, but 9-1 there, man.
Hold on a sec. What? I've already gone on this spiel. How are you just going to take my argument? This is I said nobody's putting respect on it, and he's just totally stealing what I said early, like when we first got on the podcast.
But you didn't say it when we had the thing up, so you got to say it when you.
You got to have the PowerPoint up. Okay.
The thing is, Graham and Virginia High are going to knock out Union and Ridgeview. That's the thing.
Wow.
That's Virginia
the way. This guy is so anti-Union. I can't wait for when Mountain Mojo, when Matt gets on here tomorrow. I hope he defends Union. He might be against Union. I don't know.
I'm not against Union. I'm just telling you, you have crapped
anytime
over Graham this year. You have not said one good thing about Graham. Not one good thing.
They have battled back. They started off pretty bad, or not bad, but they start off, trying to figure out who they were, and they've come on strong. You're right.
I just don't think you give up a state title. I think they'll go down defending their state title. That's all I'm saying.
Anybody y'all need to review anything before you make your top 10 here? We do our top 10.
Nope.
Mine's been made.
Yeah, my list.
All right.
My list is in blood.
I hope everyone listening. I hope y'all ready for this. This is about to be disgusting. I mean, it's about to be some hair pulling, about to be some eye gouging.
Let's go.
Let's keep it above the weight.
Let's
go above the waist.
10-1.
10-1.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you're right, Devin.
Do it.
Wow, 10-1. Okay. All right. This is all right. So 10. I guess we're keeping Allegheny at 10.
Ridgeview is my team there. Ridgeview's my team.
Oh my goodness.
But Allegheny has not. So right now I have Ridgeview / Allegheny. So I'm okay with Allegheny there. I think those two teams are two contenders there.
Well, Devin, you don't make a bad argument. They are number 5 in 2A. Allegheny's number 9 in 3A. Allegheny's number 70 in Virginia. Ridgeview is number 46 in Virginia.
Oh boy.
They don't have a Des Jordan. I'll say that. They don't have a Des Jordan, but they got some quality talent.
Are y'all about to do this? Is there what y'all doing? This is on y'all. I said Allegheny. I said keep. They didn't lose. They won. They had a shutout, 39-0. So this is up to y'all. If y'all are doing this, this is on y'all's conscience, not mine. So when all the Allegheny fans get mad at us,
look, the numbers speak for themselves, except for one thing, But Allegheny's strength of schedule is 1.1, and Ridgeview's is only a negative 1.6.
Oh, well.
If I had to decide right here, I think I would go with the third statistic. They're both 9-1. They're both relatively high in their class. But the state of Virginia doesn't lie.
Oh, my goodness. He's doing it.
Ridgeview is number 46, and Allegheny's number 70.
So y'all doing it?
I'll go Ridgeview.
Wow. This is on y'all's conscience, not mine, okay?
All right.
This is on y'all. All right, number 9.
Number 9, I still have William Fleming at number 9.
Wow.
Oh, Devin disagrees.
Devin he's really moved his stuff around.
I got Glenver at number 9. I think they were there last week, right? Weren't they number 9?
No.
Hold on. Let me check. I'll check it, Devin.
They were
9. They were 9 last week. So
I'm gonna keep them there.
You're right.
I think they could be. I think it all depends on what happens with Brody. It all depends on what. I think 9 is a good spot for them without Brody. I think they could be better maybe if he continues to play and everything. But I'm gonna keep them.
You're right.
Number 9. So 10 is Ridgeview. Number 9, is staying Glenver.
Yeah.
All right, so we're staying Glenver at 9. If everyone's listening, we're working our way up here. So we're at 10. Number 9 is Glenver still.
Who did you have at number 9, Greg?
Oh yeah, I would keep them at 9.
Okay.
All right, so number 8, we're keeping William Fleming there.
I got Fleming there.
Oh, Devin does not have Fleming there.
This is where I have Magna Vista here.
Oh my goodness!
I mean,
Well, you know what?
Wait, he's been giving us all this, crap about don't move Magna Vista this way, and he's got him at 8 now.
They were at number 6. They were at number 6 last week. What? I'm moving them down.
No, they weren't. They were at 7 last week.
They were not. They were at number 6.
Yeah,
I had Union at 6 last week.
Oh no, yeah. Officially, we have Magna Vista at 6.
Okay.
I mean,
I thought you wouldn't drop him at all. I think your text message to us was, "Don't drop Magna Vista. Don't drop him."
that's not. I said they shouldn't be punished too much for this.
I wish you could see my list. I actually have Magna Vista number 8.
It doesn't matter what I think. Magna Vista at 8. Okay.
Who do you have at number 8?
I would not move Magna Vista. I mean, maybe 7. I mean,
I think we're splitting hairs between Fleming and Magna Vista there, and I think it would be tough for Magna Vista to beat Fleming right now. I mean, I still think they're a quality team, but I think those teams are right there with them.
I'm just shocked. I thought you would be. I thought, when we're at the beach on Saturday, you were like, "Yeah, Magna Vista probably should be number 1," and all this other stuff too. So I don't know.
Oh my god, stuff that was never said.
All right, so 7. We're staying at Union. I mean, I don't know where to go now.
It should be Fleming, shouldn't
it? Fleming there.
Wow. Okay. So you think? I mean, I like Union, but you think that you would have? All right. So all right. So Fleming, that's 7. I'm completely thrown off. I thought you think Union would beat Fleming, Devin?
I mean, number 14 in the state. I think they're a good team, man.
We got Magna Vista 8. So, Mr. Reed, we're starting from the bottom up. So we have 10. We have Ridgeview. 9. We have Glenver. 8. Magna Vista. 7. We're having William Fleming, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Fleming's at 7.
I mean, we're talking 2A versus 5A here.
I mean, do you want to drop your Union boys to 7 and put Fleming 6?
I mean, I would consider
that's the only thing I see.
I would consider that. I mean, I would consider. I think Fleming's playing really good football right now. But hey, I'm fine with keeping Union at 6 then. So Union moves up to 6. Is that what we have here?
That's what I said.
Yeah. I mean, hey, whatever you got.
Oh, you don't have Union at 6?
I do. I have them there, but I didn't know if you were changing it.
Okay, Union at 6.
Here we go. Right. Here we go.
Here is the fight. Here's the fight of the century right here. Number 5. I do not think it should be GW.
No, it shouldn't be. I'll tell you who I think it should be.
5, I have LCA.
5, I have JF.
I have JF at 5.
It's the only way. It's the only way it can be.
I mean, I don't know.
Logically, it's the only way it can be.
Okay. Yeah, you're right, because JF lost both of them.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're JF, and we love JF, we do, but they have got to come away with one of those wins at home against LCA or Heritage, I think.
Oh boy, yeah. Devin is stepping up tonight, ain't he?
What's gotten this guy?
He sounds like a lawyer tonight.
So number 5 is Jefferson Forest. I agree. I don't think so far. I mean, I agree. I can't say much. I just think that I can't say anything. The results are the results. So I guess Jefferson Forest there at 5. All right, this might get a little bit worse. Here we go. 4. It's got to be LCA, right?
LCA.
Devin disagree.
I had GW at 4, but it's all right.
I have GW at 3.
I have GW at 3.
I had LCA at 3, so I had those two teams switched.
All right, so number 4 was LCA. Here we go. And you guess who just showed up? Mr. Taylor. He said, "Here we go."
Right on time.
Number 3 was GW Danville. So big shout out after that win. I mean, if you look at their opponent record and just their quality wins, I mean, they went out and played people, man. You can't. I think we gotta give them credit. Oh wow. Here comes the Florida State guy talking some crazy stuff.
Dan River disrespected.
They're in the playoffs, Mose.
We can't talk about Dan River because he's whooped up on Chatham like that. I mean, anyways, I don't want to talk about Chatham. Anyways, all right, here we go. 2-1. So, who was first shot at it?
Who wants the first shot? I'll take first shot at it.
Okay.
I said 3 weeks ago that if Heritage beat LCA, I said if Heritage beat LCA and then completed the sweep and went to JF and won that game, that I had no problem in putting Heritage at number 1. So with what I just said and putting my money where my mouth is, I have at number 2 now Patrick Henry.
What's your take on that, Greg?
I think I also went on record last week saying that if Heritage won against JF and LCA, that they should be considered for number 1. And gosh, I don't know how you can go against it. I mean, two big wins. They beat Thomas Jefferson as well. I mean, their opponent record is better than Patrick Henry's. And again, I know Patrick Henry can only play the teams on their schedule. And in any given year, Salem is a lot better than what they are. And what Blacks are probably a lot better than they are. St. River's probably a lot better than they are. So, yes, this year, the case of the scheduling was not their fault. But Heritage is playing these teams, and they're beating these teams. I think Heritage has to be number 1 for me.
All right, I had PH at number 1, but y'all.
Oh
no!
I
had Heritage at number 1 as well. I think we all talked about it. But I honestly cannot believe that they finished 2-0 against those last 2 teams.
And I agree, because I thought when David Bradley went down, I was like, I don't know what this team's going to do. I mean, I guess they run the ball by committee, but they beat the 2 best teams without him. I think on their schedule at least.
God, that went better than I thought it was going to go.
Oh man, I thought that'd be. I got what I wanted. I thought GW should have moved up a few spots after beating them. I like that.
Mr. Taylor's very silent right now.
Oh, man,
I think we're being blocked.
Banned from. I bet you we can't go to the PH. Let me see. Wait a minute. Hold on. What do I have right here? They might not let us go see.
Oh, wait. Wow. Okay, Mr. Taylor kind of. I mean, I'm sure he still wants Patrick Henry's 1, but I think he agrees with what we did, or not. He's okay with what we did.
All right, Mr. Taylor. I'm just going to say this. I will see you at the PH
dogs fighting
Island Springs game.
Is that for Region 5C right there?
That's for 5C, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Patrick gets the 1 seed in the region. Again, we'll talk about all the region stuff tomorrow, so make sure you guys attend tomorrow because we're going to have a couple of guests on here. We're going to go region by region, give our thoughts and opinions. But our top 10 here tonight. So starting at the top now, Heritage is at 1, Patrick Henry at 2, GW is at 3, LCA at 4, 5 is JF, 6 is Union, 7 is William Fleming, 8 Magna Vista, 9 Glenver, and 10 Ridgeview.
Sorry to Allegheny fans. I hate that kicked them because
I don't think you are sorry.
They haven't done anything wrong. They haven't done anything wrong. It was just that I don't know.
We're gonna get some hate mail on Twitter again now because you did that.
But think about Ridgeview. I mean, their only losses to Union, who is a monster team. It's and I guess Wilson Memorial is good too, but I still think that Union's a better loss, I would say, for Ridgeview. But
man,
it's a strong poll. It's a strong finishing poll.
It is. I mean, yeah. I'd like to see. I don't think I have it on me, but I would like to see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna try to find our week 1 poll. See how different this is.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know. I feel like we've always had JF and PH towards the top there, but I think Glass and Salem were
probably they were
top of that too. Well, maybe not Glass.
LCA was 1, weren't they?
I think so. I think Salem was probably 2. if I had to say 2 or 3. Heritage, we knew they were good, but I mean,
I remember having Glass in there low. I fought for Glass at first.
I don't even know what our top 10 looked like. Like, what did it actually look like when we first did it? Let's find it here.
Poor Glenver. I bet you if it looked, can't wait till you look at that and see Glenver at 7, and we see him at 9 now. Dang. I know Fleming wasn't in it. I don't think.
Nah, I don't think they were.
All right, come on, let me find it. I gotta find it.
I bet you. I think Graham was actually in there.
I think they were. Allegheny was probably in there too.
I bet one of our fans knows where's that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
there you go.
They have a lot. Obviously, we know Cam Harrison.
Oh, we didn't have it. I think we did have. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I think I have it here. Let me pull it up.
Is this the first, week 1?
Did we not have a poll start off until like week 3?
Nah, we should have had one at the very.
We started one right off the get go.
All right, let me find this thing. It's gonna kill me now. My dog's barking. So I'm finding one here. Oh, you know what? I probably messed up. I think I don't use how you just use the same one every time.
Three's good enough. That's a good barometer.
Yeah, let's see where we're at.
So let's see here if I'm
because I think Salem lost. They were 1 and 2 right off the get go, so they probably didn't make week 3, or they might be in week 3.
I'm actually pretty shocked. We had who the teams we had in here. Sorry, I'm gonna share my page. So this is week 3. So this is just comparing what we have. I'm gonna pull it up. There we go. This is it.
Oh, I got week 2 too here.
So this is week 3 here, Super 10. So just kind of a.
Oh wait, I got our top 10 from week 1.
Oh well, we had Patrick Henry number 1 in the very beginning. Yeah, week 1, Devin.
I have week 1. Yeah. I got him here.
All right, Devin, tell me who did we have week 1? Just tell us top 10 here.
We had LCA at number 1.
Okay.
Heritage at 2.
All right.
Salem at 3.
Okay.
Graham at 4. PH at 5.
Okay, yeah.
LB at 6. JF at 7. GW at 8. 9 Glenver, and 10 Alta Vista. That's not a bad poll to start.
That's awfully similar to the teams we have now.
That's not bad at all. So the only team that's not in there is Alta Vista, LB, and Graham.
Graham and Salem.
Salem, yeah.
I think all those teams except for Salem, they could definitely be top 10 teams still. Maybe not LB, but
wow. So currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams who start off in our week 1 poll that are still in our top 10 this year. So yeah, so originally PH we had at number 5, and they after 3 games, all road games, we moved up to number 1 pretty quickly. I think. Devin, do you have week 2?
Yeah.
Let's see what is so week 1. I want to see how we did we move PH up to.
So we had, so week 2 we had Heritage at 1, PH at 2, LCA at 3, Glass at 4. They jump all the way up to number 4. JF at 5, LB at 6, Magna Vista at 7, Glenver 8, 9 Salem, 10 Abington.
Yeah, that was you. And I was going to say something. I think I had to fight to get Magna Vista in there.
Yeah, when did Magna Vista get in there?
I had to fight to get them in there. I think I remember that.
What week was they at? They couldn't have got there until after week 4.
McKinley, listen, listen. They did what they had to do. I agree. They did what they had to do. They won all the games, but I just think this Heritage last 2 wins against LCA and JF pushed them over top right there. Out of state lost, only 1 loss. So yeah. Hey, nothing against Patrick Henry. We love Patrick Henry. We're big fans. We love Coach Fiddler.
Love Mr. Taylor.
We love Mr. Taylor. We love you, McKinley. I think is McKinley. Is he a PH fan or Lord Bottom? He needs to pick a side.
McKinley is just a football fan. He's just
I think he's the Roanoke guy.
Virginia football fan.
I want to know when McKinley's doing his Roanoke sports podcast, so we can get him on here and get his Roanoke take. So we need that. So, and yeah, I think he could do it. He got a lot of knowledge there. So anything else on high school? Because listen, tomorrow we're going to have our roundtable. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to go through 1B, 1C, 1D, 2C, 2D, 3C, 3D, 4D, and 5C tomorrow. We're going to look at the brackets, look at some key games, select some region winners, and maybe think about who's going to play for state championships there. So that's going to be a really good one. I think I have the visual of that one. But we'll have Matt Mullins. He's from Mountain Mojo Sports Talk. We'll have Joe. I think Joe's coming from Denver Sports, and then Bob from the Sports Buffet. So he'll be our Lynchburg guy. Joe will probably be more knowledgeable more in depth about the Danville teams that we cover too. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think I have it here. Yeah, down here it goes. Present that.
Where might I be able to find these brackets? Max Preps, or what are y'all using?
I looked under Max Preps, and it shows you who all is playing who. It's got them listed each seed and all that kind of stuff.
He said all Roanoke. So yep, I live all Roanoke. Oh, okay. All right, McKinley, let me ask you this: is it been disrespected in the state as a whole, or do you feel like just Southwest Virginia? I do agree that Roanoke has been disrespected as a state as a whole. All Roanoke. But yeah, here's the for tomorrow, 8:30. Be there. Live show. Like I said, we're going through 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. Just the teams that we are covering in our area. We're not going to cover Richmond and the beach. That's going to take forever.
We're not talking about all the.
I mean, if you want to give your state championship, I'm not going to go through those brackets just because we'll probably be here till midnight if we go through all of them.
I've done gone through at least off the 5A just to go through them and.
I have no problems if you want to. I'm going to go through 5C the bracket and say, hey, Patrick has this game first. What do you see like them playing in the region championship? Okay. And then at the very end we'll say, hey, who do you think has the best shot at winning a state championships and stuff like that. So join us tomorrow there at 8:30. I'll have the on our page. Hopefully the guys will share it too. So we'll have that. But Mountain Mojo, they're in Southwest Virginia. Like I said, Sports Pod is in Lynchburg. So we'll have it all covered. All right. Y'all move on to some
good show.
I think so. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's be our first time we do a little bit of collaborative. We've been on Bob's show once.
Yeah.
Talking some football. I did want to bring up some.
Y'all play nice in the sandbox tomorrow night, please.
Hey, yeah. Be there. Ask some tough questions to the Southwest and Lynchburg people too, and Joe too. Put it on them.
I do want to get a better perspective of. I mean, honestly, I want to get a better perspective of Southwest. I mean, I know I'm stuck on Graham. I would like to know about Union. I'd like to know about Gate City more. I'd love to know more about Ridgeview, Virginia High. I mean, there's several teams out there that I'd like to know. East Side, of course, I want to know about them.
Yeah, I think Matt's gonna he's gonna be big for us tomorrow. I mean, there's a lot of people out there in Southwest Virginia who can come on here, but Matt's kind of like us. I think he just started his little sports page there in Southwest Virginia, so.
I need to bring. I'm gonna bring another one to the forefront here, and I would like to think. I keep getting a good whiff of a team called Chilhowie. They're 9-1. They're 9-1 and number 2 in the number 2 seed in 1A. I keep hearing that these boys is right good, so we need to get a little bit of perspective on them. I was just out in Chilhowie last Wednesday, as a matter of fact. So I'd like to get a good idea about what what Matt he would know more about them.
Oh yeah, he's. I mean, we hope though. Hopefully, he's the guru we think he is in there. Stuff like he's a lot to live up to. So you may not want to come on now.
Who decides the matchups in terms of the state, like playoffs, where like A versus D or C versus D? Like who is deciding?
I think we went over that last week. You're talking about like the seedings for the state.
Yeah. Just like in class 3, it looks like D and A will play each other, but in class 2, I think C and D will play each other to see who goes to.
I had that last week. I'll bring that up real quick because I think it's probably something good in there.
Devin, is this? I'm asking you because I'm making sure that I looked at this thing right. So when you say who'd you say 3? Who's playing who?
It looks like. With 3, it looks like D and A versus, and then C and B will play each other.
All right. So who's D and A? What is Magna Vista?
Magna Vista is D.
Okay.
A is like Lake Taylor, Norcom.
There you go.
All right, that's what I got. Okay.
So state tournament. So so semifinals. So this would be all right, here we go. Class 1 and 2 will be A versus B and C versus D. So they haven't changed. So they'll still be West teams for C and D in the state semifinal, and then they'll play the winner of the A and B in the state championship. So that's
which will be in 3A. Y'all can take it to the bank. It's Magna Vista and Heritage for the title.
But yeah, you could have that. So 3A is they're going D versus A. So it'll be Magna Vista versus a Region 8 team. I think this will be the beach area, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And then it could be a Heritage versus like a Richmond area team. I think Richmond.
What is Heritage? C?
Yep. So you could have Heritage play Magna Vista for the state championship if they get there. Or you could have two teams from the Richmond and the beach area. So
what did I tell you? Take it to the bank.
I think that's the way it should be. They should do East versus West for the region finals, and they should do it for the state championship, or so that two East teams could play for the state championship, or two West teams.
I agree. I think 4A is the only one who did it last year. No, yeah, 4A is the only one who did it last year. You guys saw that game. That was Verona versus Phoebus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was 4A.
Yeah, so 3A is at Liberty. So yeah, this would be a terrific ball game to see in December. That's for sure.
Yeah, so 3A is doing what 4A did last year. 4A is doing something different this year. I don't know why they would change it, but they're going to do.
They switching up after the regions. They're flipping proceeds.
Yep. So all four teams after they win the region will be seeded 1 to 4. I don't know the way they're going to do that. Hopefully we can find that information. But yeah, they'll reseed them. 1 and 2 will host state semifinal games, and then whoever wins will play for the state championship. So again, I don't know how they're going to re-rank those teams 1 through 4. I don't know what the rubric is there or the analytics is. But Class 5, so this will be Patrick Henry. They have Region A versus Region C. So that'll be like it could be if we have Patrick Henry and Highland Springs for C there, it could be them versus I guess a beach team. Who's 5 in?
It's going to be Patrick Henry and Maury for the title.
Maury's Region B.
They're in the same thing with. Let me think. Hold on. Wait, let me make sure I got Maury right here. Where have I got Maury? Yeah, Maury is the number 2 seed under Kings Fork. Who was that?
Is that Region A or Region B?
What is Patrick Henry?
C.
Patrick Henry is C.
All right. So what is Green Run?
They're probably gonna be Region A. That's out towards the beach.
All right. So then they got to. Kings Fork's got to be B or D.
Kings Fork is B.
Okay.
They are. Wow.
And then Stonebridge and all that bunch.
That's gonna be Region D.
I'm gonna tell you. I often wonder, and we'll get into this later. I mean, we can get into this tomorrow night. But Stonebridge and Riverbend both have buys to the region final. I think that's a load of junk. It just seems like that region sets them up for a opportunity, one less game to play to get one of their teams into the state.
I'll say this too. I think 4C does the same thing, and that's all I'll say as well. 4C, I think they get like 2.
Yes, exactly. I just saw that. That was no, that wait, 4. What is GW?
4D.
4D. All right, so yes, it is C with Loudoun Valley and with Loudoun County. Exactly. Yep. Same thing. Is that C?
Yep, 4C. Cool thing is here, 5 and 6, they used to be at the beach. I think they played at William Mary. I think they played at a couple of places over there. Now they're at JMU. So, hey, if Patrick Henry can get there, if they can just get there, they'll have a bunch of people there from Roanoke going up to Harrisonburg. So, Mr. Taylor, I don't know what you got to do for Cameron to get him there, but make sure Cameron takes Patrick Henry to the championship.
So I'm expecting to be at Liberty on December 7th, whatever day that is. Is it 7th, 9th, somewhere?
Let's see. If I can find that for you. I think. Oh, come on. Yes, semifinals. Also, no, state championships are on December 13th. So.
All right, so December 13th,
all 3 of them.
Me and Devin will be seeing Magna Vista and Heritage play in the 3A title, and then GW and Verina for the 4A title.
If that happens, I'm there.
Man.
I'm coming up for a special trip, and I'll come back up in a couple weeks for Christmas.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
that would be a heck of a championship games. That's for sure.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the region roundup's gonna be really fun. I think we're gonna get to all the different scenarios, and we're gonna make some picks too. I mean, hopefully these three guys are up for some picks. We're gonna put ourselves out there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put their faces next to their picks too, so we make sure everybody knows who they pick.
Big G ain't afraid to go out there on a limb.
Look, I mean, McKinley goes after us. That's about it. But other than that, we're good.
I mean, we haven't been far off. I mean, look at our numbers. I mean, golly, separating first to third in that schedule. I mean, on those games, it was only 6 games. Good Lord.
Yeah.
So, and you even took some chances, and I gave y'all a few gifts along the way, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping you was going to get to this because we would be remiss if we did not talk about the ODAC.
Yeah. So last week coming up this week, Averett get that first win, but I was watching a video. I don't know if everybody knows about this, but Averett and Guilford got into a little shuffle or scuffle after the game.
I heard it was a big scuffle, and I heard the 911 call was, y'all don't have enough police people here. Y'all need to get here for somebody gets hurt.
I saw a video, but I think I missed the beginning of the scuffle because I only saw part where people were pushing maybe at the very end. I didn't see anything crazy, but maybe it was something pretty bad.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if it was bad at all, but it definitely looked like one of the weaker, football. You think about FIU and Miami back in the day. It did not.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like it escalated that much. So I'm really surprised.
So that's Malice in the Palace.
Yeah, I'm thinking those. I'm thinking the video started afterwards, and we missed a lot of it because I don't think Bankston would just go up and say, "Hey, you guys can't play next week," because everyone wants to play that game. Yep, yeah, Tony. We were talking about that earlier. So North Cross playing. Oh, I just forgot the team. It's Stab. I can't. St. Anne's Belfield, right?
Yep.
So hey, if you're in Roanoke or just in the area, get out there on Saturday at 1 p.m. for state championship for North Cross. So that'll be going.
Isn't the kid from North Cross going to Carolina?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Jazeel Hart.
Tony, what's the
breakdown here? He can take 29's number place right now. Whatever that guy's name is. What is his name?
Allen, is that Marcus Allen?
Yes, Marcus Allen. And they were talking about him against Stanford over the weekend, how he was playing such a great game. That guy is the worst DB in he might be the country. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. We don't know that.
Are you no? I was looking at St. Anne's Belfield. So they're 9-1. North Cross is 9-2. Belfield is out of Charlottesville, I think. Yep.
Are they playing at Salem Stadium?
I think they're playing that at home. I think North Cross is hosting.
Oh, okay. 1 p.m. on Saturday.
1 p.m. Yeah, 1 p.m. on Saturday.
Might have to make that.
I'm trying to see if there's any common opponents here we can look at. Wait, yeah, go back, y'all. Look at the ODAC there. So, man, my pick fell through. I think Hampton City was up 42-28 at one point and lost the game 45-42. And we even talked about this last week. We said that could be a trap game. And I don't think they got too complacent being up, 14 towards the end of the game or what. But Bridgewater came in there. Jasir Bateman is a good quarterback, former Heritage player. We've been talking about him all year. The guy can play. I think they rushed the ball all over the Tigers. But
so, if I'm not mistaken, Hampton-Sydney's both of their losses have been at home.
Yeah, Washington Lee and Bridgewater.
And I just need to say this to Coach Lavara. I died on that sword. I fell on that sword for you guys. I did.
Man.
I hate that. I thought it was going to be that special. I've been preaching special season. And, and I'm not trying to wish bad luck. I mean, the game, surely it still has the luster for a lot of fans. It's really going to have the luster for Randolph-Macon this Saturday because those people are going to be rabid. You know that.
They were rabid at Hampton City last year.
Oh, my God, they were. But I just can't see. I mean, Hampton-Sydney loses. That makes them 7-3. You just don't see the committee taking them as at large. I don't see it. What's Washington Lee's record right now?
Well, so all right, yeah. So standings. Hampton has 2. We know Macon's undefeated. So this is huge. This is a huge week because Shenandoah is 5-2. Washington Lee is 6-1. So whoever wins gets to go to the NCAA tournament, right? But they still two spots open for the bowl games. So, I mean, Hampton City wins, they can force a tie. I don't know how the tie would work though.
It's going to be points, however the points work. Who does Shenandoah play?
Washington Lee. So, this could
somebody's
be.
losing. Yeah.
I assume if Sydney beats Macon and Washington Lee wins, Macon still gets the bid because they beat Washington Lee early in the season. I assume.
I think it's going to be tough on Hampton Sydney coming in there. I don't know. It's just, who knows? I mean, their season's sitting in the palm of their hand. Who knows?
Yeah.
Y'all were just talking crazy about Randolph-Macon earlier. It's like, Hampton Sydney had a few big wins, and then all of a sudden it was like everybody just forgot about Mr. Reliable there at Randolph-Macon,
I was going to say, I don't think they really like.
Maybe
they have. Okay, I don't think they impressed anybody, but then I saw that. Well,
what's funny to me? What's funny to me is that Randolph-Macon in football is the same Randolph-Macon in basketball. They just win. I mean, they don't make a big fuss about nothing. They win. Merkel, he doesn't say anything. He just, hey man, we need to play better, and they just win. And you don't hear nothing. Was Pedro? Pedro didn't say a thing. They just win.
I mean, Washington start off 1-3. I mean, I was interviewing oh my gosh, I can't think of the kid's name now. The running back for Washington Lee. I asked him, I was like, you guys are 1-3. How do you turn this thing around? And sure enough, the very next week, or that very week, they beat Hampton Sydney at Hampton Sydney, and they have not looked back since then. So I actually may be to blame for Hampton Sydney's fall.
They thought it was the closet Randolph-Macon fan.
But look at Bridgewater, though. I mean, they lost by in overtime to Washington Lee. They go and beat Hampton Sydney. I mean, they're close to having a whole lot better season than what they had.
Randolph-Macon, I mean, they're basically the Indiana of the ODAC. I mean, they just win games.
That's all it is.
Pedro Aruza, look him up. He wins.
And the only game they lost was at Central.
Yep.
And it was 10-0 or 7-0 or something. I mean, Central is usually in that Final Four, aren't they?
Thoughts on Roanoke College first year as a varsity schedule, going 4-4 in conference?
I thought they played wonderful. I thought they had played brilliant. I mean, I think they'll be top 3 or 4 next year.
They only lost to the top 4 teams. I mean, they lost to Macon, lost to Shenandoah, lost to Hampton City, lost to Washington Lee. So they only lost to top 4 teams.
I don't want to skip this last game, but God, I mean, Lavara loses quarterback, running back. He loses a lot of senior leadership, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hope they get the win. I hope they can make them play in a bowl game. Kind of give their seniors one last ride.
Is Castellanos or whatever his name is from Randolph? Is he a senior as well?
Yeah, he's a graduate student.
Okay.
Yeah, so he'll be gone. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting on Saturday at 1 p.m. So you have both games kicking off at the same time there. So both those games mean something. So it's gonna be interesting. Does LeVar get his team up after that loss to Bridgewater? Can you get him up and go play at Macon? Maybe get that upset.
Washington Lee and Shenandoah ought to be a doozy.
Yeah, that's gonna be one to watch right there. Yeah. I mean, Washington Lee on the road, they got that rushing attack. Shenandoah can play some good defense, so we'll see who wins that one.
So it's only 2 games going on. The other 2 games are canceled, correct?
Yep. So Guilford had a forfeit and Averett had a forfeit. So Roanoke and Bridgewater automatically get wins.
We're decent friends with Mr. Bankston, and I mean, I stand behind the guy. I mean, if you've got a certain window that you want your conference known for, and you want your, if sportsmanship is the standard in the ODAC, then yeah, I stand behind the guy 100%. I mean, I hate that things happen. I didn't even know about it actually until Sunday morning, so I had no idea what was going on. But yeah, I'm behind Mr. Bankston 100%.
Yeah.
Did you guys go ahead?
Just a shame that those 2 seasons in. Like, I mean, obviously, probably a culmination of just long seasons for both of those teams, and I don't know if it's just, I don't know, tempers boiling over or what, but it sucks it has to end like that.
So Averett actually got a win. I mean, right? They did get claimed as the winner.
Yeah, they got the win. So they happened afterwards. So they won
Okay.
27-21, and I guess all heck broke loose after that. I did want to break. I mean, I know they just started, but basketball. So just in the ODAC, tipped off last Friday, the 7th. Some key games. Wesleyan got the win. Averett lost a close one to St. Mary's of Maryland. Mary Washington and Guilford had a good one. Mary Washington, we got that coach last year, and they had a really young team and made a deep run into the playoffs last year. They won by 4. Sydney lost in overtime to La Crosse, who was number 7 in the nation, by 2.
Hampton Sydney lost?
Yep, lost by 2, 77-75 to UW La Crosse. But they're number 7 in the nation, so it looks like Sydney's going to be a good game there in the ODAC.
It's going to be AB after Brazil.
Yeah. Macon won by 26 their first game.
Wow. And they lost their first game last year, didn't they?
Yeah, they were like 1-2 or something like that. Yeah, they started like the first couple of years 1-2. But Sydney bounced back. They got a win. Wesleyan lost to La Crosse. So La Crosse got 2 wins over the ODAC, so they might be pretty good here. If there's any other.
Did you mention? I mean, they Macon's got a win over Christopher Newport. Did you say that, Christopher Newport?
That was on what day was that? That was on Wednesday. Yeah, so Sydney went up to Salisbury, got a win. Averett got a win. Wesleyan got a win. Yeah, Macon beats Christopher Newport, who also another great team there. So that's a good.
What about Roanoke?
Let me see what Roanoke has done so far.
They got a win.
Gosh, they beat Christendom by 50.
He should be loaded again.
Yeah.
I think Clay did a fantastic job last year. He was fantastic. I thought his teams were good. What about Lindsay?
I think they're 1-2, 1-1.
Okay.
Huh?
Who's that?
Oh, is it Scott? What's it? Oh, what did I say? Lindsay?
Yeah.
Hillary Scott. Yeah.
Hillary Scott's what I meant, not Lindsay Scott.
Macon was picked first in the conference. They had all the first place. No, they had 11 of the 12 first place votes. 2 was Virginia Wesleyan. 3 was actually Roanoke. 4 Hampton Sydney. 5 Lynchburg. 6 Shenandoah. 7 Guilford. 7 Washington Lee. 8. I guess there's 2. So 7 and 7 is Guilford and Washington Lee. Then 9 was Averett. 10 Bridgewater. 11 Randolph, and 12 Eastern Mennonite.
God, that's Guilford 7 is tough, isn't it? Especially after you win the ODAC tournament title last year. That's tough.
New coach and lost a lot of players.
Yep.
Duluth down there.
How is Ferrum expected to look this year
in basketball?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about them.
Let me see if I can find that.
Well, they're starting in a new conference.
They're D2, right?
Yeah, they're at a conference in Carolina, I think. Gosh, we got Patrick and Henry, our guy Malloy. I don't know if Malloy's listening or not. We'll see if they've done so far. They haven't played yet, so they're 0-0 still. Play Friday against Coker University.
Have you still got the? I know I'm going back a little bit, but have you still got the? I think I might still have it. The players, the District 2 Players of the Year for basketball.
I can look it up.
It was quite a few juniors on there, wasn't it?
Let me see if I can find it. I'll pull it up. Yeah, I know we had the kids from Nelson on there. So I found it. Yeah, we had some of the guys are playing PG now at Hargrave too. Let me see if I can find that for y'all. What do you guys think about D1 basketball so far?
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think of who all's back though. Bryce Giles is back from Nelson. Cam Bowles, he's back from Salem, right?
Yep.
Kobe Morrison back from GW. What about, is Bryce Smoot back?
No, he went to I think it's at Southwest Community College.
All right. Rayshawn Logan's back, right?
Yep.
Jameer Reynolds, I don't know where he's at. Is he still at Dan River?
I thought
Hargrave, I think.
He went to Hargrave? Okay. Cole K. Wood, he's at Wise, right?
Yeah.
And then Colton Ward, he's back.
Yeah, man, Nelson is going to be a force this year.
Absolutely.
It might be a state championship team. We'll see. Who they lose to last year? Lost it on like a buzzer beater to somebody. Is that Gretna or I can't remember who.
They beat Gretna, the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah, so this is who we had last year. So Harvey's gone, Sai's gone, Cam is back, Bryce is back, Kobe's back, Reed is gone, Bryce is gone, Logan's back, Fox is gone, Jimmy Reynolds is gone, Cole's gone. But hey, we still have Josiah Bryant too. So that's one to watch there at Liberty Christian.
Josiah Bryant just committed somewhere too.
I need to throw something at y'all.
Ran off Macon.
Yep.
Shout out to Josiah Bryant on ran off Macon.
Let me ask you guys this, and we've talked about it for football, but we need to talk about it right now because I just got a little word tonight. So, is Hargrave high school team? Are we able to put them in our poll?
We do need to set the standard. So,
because they are loaded, and they could beat. They might be able to beat the PG team this year.
That's a tough word. That's tough right there. I don't know what y'all think. I mean, we didn't do it for football because it's just so hard. They play very different games. I mean, I think Hargrave's varsity team does play a lot of the public schools too, though.
Well, we can look at the schedule and decide.
I did want to bring up the if I can find it, golly.
Because they got Isaac Smith, Jameer Reynolds. Right. Yeah, I mean, those are just sophomores, by the way. Well, I don't know. Reynolds might be he might be a junior.
I think he's playing PG now.
Oh, he is playing PG? Okay.
So,
right. So Smith is just a sophomore.
Yep.
But I was told tonight that Hargrave high school team basically has the best player from Chatham, the best player from Dan River, the best player from
who won a Ward kid go over there?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yes, because he didn't play football at Chatham. That's what threw me for a loop when I went to the game and was looking for Amari playing quarterback.
Man.
So yes, he's at Hargrave. Smith is at Hargrave. I don't know who from Dan River, but they said they got the best player from every school in the local area.
And, we were I've been talking to that coach. We've been texting online and stuff like that, and he said he's gonna get some players. I didn't know he's gonna get that many.
Is that Veshy?
No, Veshy's the PG coach. I've had the coach for the Hargrave varsity team, but yeah, they're gonna be a force. Yeah, I'm ready for basketball season. I mean, I know it's still football season, but basketball is right around the corner for high school, and it's already started in D1 and D3.
So, do we make a move to for next week to put a basketball poll together?
I think we have to. I think, right? I mean, they start December 1st, I think.
Well, that gives us a little bit. That gives us a little time. Let's get
maybe feast week we do it.
Okay, feast week, yeah. That'll give some time to do a little research anyway.
Yeah. Let me share this real quick. I do want to share this. Who's on? What rematch are you getting, Devin?
It's just a PlayStation game that we all like to play. Yeah.
So this is some of the guys we had last year on our. I don't know why it does this half screen thing, but last year, so these key players we covered that we kind of did some recruiting stuff for and kind of sent it out to coaches and stuff like that. So, pretty good list here of kids going places. I mean, Cam Brown, we watch out for him at Shenandoah. They start playing. Mari Fox is at EMU, but yeah, you can look down here. So Reed Kirtner's at Hargrave. Prodigy Sims at Hargrave too. So Hargrave picked up a few people. Drew Royal. I don't think I updated for Jameer. I'm pretty sure Jameer's there. So it's just cool doing stuff like that. I already have my list of 2026 kids here. So a ton of kids here. I think it's like 50 kids. So we'll go ahead and go through those starting here and all over the place. So this will be fun.
Job never ends.
Nah, never does. It's always something to do. Anything else, guys? We've been talking for an hour and a half. I know we said we can cut this one short tonight, but we have tomorrow. But we've gone an hour and a half. The top 10, just to reiterate for everyone who didn't hear it, Heritage at 1, Patrick Henry at 2, GW at 3, LCA at 4, JF at 5, Union at 6, 7, William Fleming, 8, Magna Vista, 9, Glenver, and 10, Ridgeview. So Allegheny was pushed out by you two guys. So I hope all the Allegheny fans hear that. It's kind of sad. But yeah, I just want to reiterate, we had 6 teams in our week 1 poll who finished in our week 11 poll. So we were not off when we first started this thing. And I think that shows we take we take everybody in consideration. We do our homework, we do our research, and that's what we finished with. I would like to see other polls in the media, their week 1 to their week 11, see what that looks like. There was some crazy stuff out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be to our own horn here, but that was a pretty good poll to start off with.
I think so.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. I mean, and that had JF and LB in it, and Alta Vista, and they just lost too many games to keep themselves in it. So I mean, those are 3 teams sitting on the outside looking in that allowed for basically Union, Magna Vista, and Wake Forest to get in.
Yeah, Wake Forest. Anything else, guys, before we dip out of here?
I'm good.
Go. Heels look good.
Oh,
they got some shooters. They finally got some shooters this year.
Caleb Wilson, Player of the Year.
There he is.
Yeah,
Smith, Player of the Year.
Tomorrow night, join us 8:30. We're going. I mean, I think it's gonna be a fun show tomorrow. I can't wait for it. We're gonna break down some brackets, pick some winners. I know Bob at was the Sports Buffet. He gets a little anxious for making picks, so we're put him on the hot seat. See what happens here.
He usually don't make a lot of picks, does he?
No, he doesn't. He usually. But I told him, hey, we're making some picks, so we'll see what he says. But yeah, join us tomorrow night. Everybody come in there, make comments, listen up. We're gonna break everything down. So, anything else, guys, before we head out?
No, I just want y'all to play nice tomorrow, okay? Play nice.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow. 8:30. Be there.
Thanks. Be there.
Be there.